Hello everybody, this is Toys and welcome to your Transformers Tuesday news update. What I've got in front of me is a load of things that I found on the internet that I think you guys might be interested in, and of course I can then direct you to the various websites with them involved. With regards to this channel, today I should get my New Age Swerve video done. I've also got a couple more blocky shorts, and I'm trying to get around to finishing the Transart Beast Wars figures that I've got to review as well. So loads going on with regards to that. Instagram, I'm going to start putting up all my individually boxed gig Constructicons, so you can check them out on toys_rruss. If we go straight into the news then, another confirmed voice actor guest for Tfcon LA. We have Isaac Singleton Jr., who was, of course, the voice for Darkwing in Transformers 1. He's got a cool voice, actually, and I did actually really like that character. Okay, this is something I've been featuring for the last 3-4 days. This is if you've missed out any of these pre-orders here. So any of these figures here you can see in this grid, these are now all available to order from Takara Tomy Direct in Japan and Amazon Japan. So if you've missed out on these, there is all of them. I'm just focusing on 2 of them a day. We've of course got the Optimus Prime there from the Devastation game. This is actually starting to grow on me. I know it looks basic, I know it looks quite simple, but I've been looking at, renders and screenshots from the game, and to be honest, it looks pretty much exactly like him. So I do have him on pre-order, and when he comes available in the UK, I will, of course, be getting him. Another gamer figure here, of course, is Ironhide. This, of course, is a retool of the Ratchet figure from the War for Cybertron Gamer Edition Studio series. And once again, I think it looks great. I love the giant axe. I love the giant accessories. And again, I do think they do all look very good. This is something that's really interesting. So there's a shop called Falcon's Hangar, and it's in, does it say where it is? It doesn't say where it is. It just says clearer picks via Teng Huanxian, and it's basically seeing that we can see here, basically it's box art. So this is pretty much, it's got to be official. So this is the particular shop in question. Now you can see they've got some beautiful Transformers art, official box art. Now of course we know these guys, we know Star Convoy, we know Megatronus, but this is looking to be Alchemist Prime. Let me just make sure it's definitely that one. Yes, it is. I thought it was, but I didn't want to make sure I said something wrong. So what we've got here, this I think was leaked a little bit ago, but there you go. This is looking to be box art for Alchemist Prime, which of course we haven't even seen any figures for or anything like that. Now obviously we know that this particular character is going to appear at some point because they're doing all of the primes. So there's the ones that we've seen already. There's Solus and of course Prima, the one in the middle. I can't remember the name of either at the moment typically, but there is Star Convoy. But as I say, we are going to be getting these figures, so it's really interesting that this store has all this official artwork around it. So exciting times. Moving on to 2 things with regards to the Haslab. The first and foremost, even though it's not late at all actually, basically anybody who's watching in Korea, you can now pre-order them yourself via the official Hasbro Korea Naver web store, and also in Australia, China, Singapore and Mexico. And due to this, that has meant this has happened, which I am so pleased for. I know that there's quite a few people who aren't impressed. I know that there's quite a few people who are doubting it. I know, but the best thing about Haslab is it's up to you guys. If you want to back it, if you want to, like I do, I love Liokaiser, I love the Japanese continuation. If you want it, it's yours. If you're not bothered about it, then obviously I don't understand why some people are getting so vocal. If they're not interested, you're not interested. That's absolutely fair enough. Okay, it's not cheap. Let's admit that it's not cheap, but it is what it is. If you want it, it's definitely funded now. So if you can back it, you will definitely get this product. So that's a brilliant thing. Whether you like it or whether you hate it, for us Transformers fans, it's fantastic, because that means that every single project, that Haslab have attempted or done with Transformers has always passed. It's always been backed. It's always been backed. So it's great. I mean, there's other franchises out there. I believe Star Wars one didn't make one. There was a couple of others, I think, that didn't make the full backing. So that's great news for us Transformer fans. Again, whether you love it or whether you hate it, it's positive for the brand and it's positive for us Transformers fans. So let's just look at it like that. For now, it is backed, guys. Death Cobra is coming up as well. Right. This again is just something that is incredible. So Skybound Comics and Void Rivals, they are reprinting again, and they're saying it's the final time now, the final cut for they're just reprinting the issues that everybody wants. There you go, you can see final order cut off. There is another new cover for Void Rivals. There is a load of new covers for Transformers. A few issues, not just issue 1, but it is the final order cut off. I think it's unprecedented in this day and time how how big this actually is, because lots of people who I know, you know, they even get their newspapers digitally on their iPad or whatever. To have something physically in hand for old timers like me is amazing. I love having an actual physical copy of something, and it's just, it really is hats off to Skybound for making this such a big thing. So well done to them, and again, well done to you guys, everybody who's buying them, making it such a big thing. And I think it is a real big deal in this digital age, to be honest. Right, Mastermind Creations. We saw this previewed at one of the conventions. I think it was November last year. We've now got full images of Tyrannoton, which is Megatron, Stormbringer Megatron. And this is via pictures from Dane Chock off Facebook. That's a great page as well, by the way. This figure looks amazing. I have to confess again, Stormbringer Megatron is something that I do not know too much about. However, it is very clearly Megatron. He is very clearly armoured up. He looks fantastic. We've also got, of course, the fact that its alternate mode is a tank, which, again, I'm sure some people do not like. But, again, he's been a tank for ages. This looks amazing. And this is, of course, at the moment, guys, a third-party figure. It looks incredible. I'm going to definitely have a look at it for when it pops up on Show Z, and I might just get one myself just to do a quick review on. There are the many faces and decos you could change of Megatron's face as well. There's the alternate mode in question. It does look really good. Yeah, I'm liking it. Really liking it. There you go. You can see how he poses up against some other figures as well. And then finally, funnily enough, there is Show Z. It'll probably be on here right now. This is some of the pre-orders available. You've got the Fans Hobbies Wing Saber there. You've got the Kang Toys Dinobots. You've got the many interpretations we're going to get this year of the Constructicons. They're also reissuing the Liokaiser from Iron Factory if you missed out on them. DNA upgrade kits. New Age figures, Fans Hobby, Fans Toys, Magic Square, that's the word I was looking for. Official Masterpiece, Beast Wars figures there, as well as the Audley model figures there, and God Jinrai and God Bomber, etc. Basically, guys, there's everything on there apart from mainline Studio Series and Generation. So you can get your movie masterpieces, you can get your masterpiece, your missing link, and every single thing else that you can think of. There you go, guys. Let me know what you think you're going to be buying, and of course, take care.